Some practical tips to help you along the way when you're looking for a new job. First one is make sure your CV's up to date. And not just make sure your CV's up to date, but also make sure that you've thought about the modern requirements of the modern recruiter. Lots of us have a CV that's been sitting in the cupboard for a long time and has collected a lot of dust. So the first thing you need to do is pull it out and blow the dust off. But there are some tricks that you need to be aware of. Because recruiters are handling so much volume of CVs at the moment, a lot of them, what they've started to do is to use scanning software. So they run your CV through a scanner that then translates it. This enables them to do a couple of things, and probably the most important thing is to look for keywords. If your CV doesn't have the keywords that they're looking for, then it's not going to hit the sweet spot. So there are a whole load of tricks that you need to be aware of insofar as creating a modern, up-to-date CV is concerned. There's a lot of different formats that you can use for your CV. It used to be that everybody had a chronological CV, so it listed out the employment in reverse order. So your most recent employment would be first, and then the one before that, and the one before that, and the one before that. In some cases that's still appropriate, particularly if your career's followed a very consistent path and you've kept going in the same direction in the same industry, and really each job has been a progression and an advancement from the previous one. But if, like me, your career hasn't worked that way, you've done lots of things. I say to people, I have a very spotty past, I've done a lot of things. If you've done a lot of different things, the chronological approach may not be the best one. There may be a more functional approach, so grouping things together in a different way. It's really important that your CV is free of spelling errors and grammar errors, because recruiters look for that, and bad grammar and poor spelling can get your CV into the bin quicker than just about anything else you might think about. Another area that's really important to think about is social media. And this falls into two parts really. Part one is your history on social media. Now, unfortunately, you can't change your history on social media. If you've been posting since the age of 14, pictures of yourself loved up, coked up, drunk up, they're going to be out there somewhere, and employers can find them. So I suggest that you take care what you post on social media, what you share on social media, the language you use and the photos that you put up, because they will come back to haunt you and, as we say, bite you in the bum. The other aspect of social media is to look at the profiles that you're putting out now, particularly your LinkedIn profile. It's really, really important that you have a LinkedIn profile. And it's important that your LinkedIn profile is giving the best impression of you and your skills. Many LinkedIn profiles that I visit, there's just like a couple of lines, and it's obvious that the person hasn't taken care. When you're creating your profile, take care, put in attention. Think about, what is it that I want people to notice me for? And make sure that you get the keywords, that you get those words into your profile. Make sure that people have a sense that you've taken care and you pay attention and that it's important to you. And if you're stuck, go visit other profiles. Go and check out other LinkedIn profiles. See the ones that appeal to you and the ones that don't appeal to you. And model your profile on the ones that are really good that you find. If you're stuck with profiles or with CVs, then you can always get in touch. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, please go ahead and like it and share it. If you've got tips that you'd like to share about how to write a great CV or how to improve your LinkedIn profile, go ahead and share them in the comments below. Let's get a conversation and discussion going about what can really work with CVs and LinkedIn and social media. If you've enjoyed this video, please sign up to receive my updates. You're not the only one who feels the way that you do, and I'd love to help you achieve a more fulfilling, connected life without the woo-woo.